Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone mother into this. Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
As an alum of Hot Ones, I got to tell you, when you're in that room and you feel a fart, you're not sure what's behind it.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Well, I imagine
it feels like this might be a shit mic real soon.
Well, because I remember asking after you did Hot Ones, I'm like, how was your brown after? And it was.
Yeah. I took my.
hot.
I'll tell you this: you could pass this advice on to future Hot Ones who are hesitant to go forward with the game, so to speak. When I worked at Chibo on Sunset many years ago, which I think is still around, the all Mexican and Guatemalan staff, they would make crazy hot dishes all the time for us. Everything was like super spicy. And a lot of us, would be like, man, that looks spicy. That's going to kill me on the way out. And they were like, no, that's what you got to do, man. You get bread and you butter up that bread, heavy butter, lines the track. Like if you know you're going to eat spices. And that would completely, and now a lot of times when you go out for something spicy, you weren't, let's say, planning on it. So you're ruined. But whenever we did that, when we ate the buttered, like thick buttered bread, it like, I don't know.
Absorbed.
Did you do that before Hot Ones though?
No, of course not. I'm not smart. I'm saying I remember that.
Yeah.
But
And it's weird that I come across somebody on the other side of Hot Ones, but I always do ask them, like, one, what was like the next couple days like? And then do people come up to you in the wild and they're like, because
definitely. I mean, the Hot One, I mean, first I remember, going to do Hot Ones as it got closer and like it was really, first of all, we did the burger thing, which we'll get into later. But when we did the Hot Ones, I definitely had some apprehension. And I was like, oh man, like how bad is this? So then you start, you're watching them. Then you get distracted by how good the show is. You forget that that's going it. But then like day of or day before, I remember I called Bert because he had done it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, what's going to happen here? He's like, it's hot. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's very hot. But he was like, it won't be that bad. Just have fun. And if it hurts, just let it hurt. That's what he told me.
That's good advice.
Yeah, it was good. He was like, he's like, you'll recover. I was like, all right. And then I still remember being there, like, I don't know, it kind of feels like, there's a parachute in a way, but you're still like a little worked up about it, you know? And then the thing was that for me, from my personal experience, I was like 4 or 5 wings in, like, this isn't bad at all. But then there was the bomb.
Yeah.
And that was worse than what I had imagined it could be.
Right.
Yeah. That wrecked me.
Yeah, there's no preparing for that.
But then it's funny because when I watched it, and I'm just watching it as, let's say, trying to take myself out of it as content, I go, this is like one of the funniest parts. Watching someone struggle, sweat. I actually remember that I couldn't remember what you had asked me a couple times.
It gets loud. You feel like that speaker feedback situation or something.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, I don't know where to go with this right now. All right, man, stop ruining my show.
Oh, sorry.
The next water.